Hey, good morning. I'm Jeff.
Pedro.
It's starting to get a little chilly in Vancouver. Kind of happened, it seemed like overnight, but we've got a solution. Today we're going to be brewing up some Tibetan tea.
Feels cold and dry like Tibet. So this is what good folks in Tibet drink. It's made by a gentleman called Mr. Gan. The guy is intangible cultural heritage of China, because he's been doing this for a while and he knows his business.
It's kind of like being a living heritage site.
I know. So we're gonna do two things. We're gonna do it Gong Fu style, and while we do, we shall explain how these things are pressed, and then we're gonna have it more Tibetan style.
More traditional.
Exactly. See what folks think. So I'll Gong Fu this guy. Leaves are pretty small. You could almost say a little bit gamey because of the fermentation. This is, of course, what the Chinese would call heicha, or we call sometimes dark tea. Wet piling fermentation, not very different versus cooked pu'er or liubao or Hunan dark tea, for the sake of the example. Rinse is advisable. Sniff.
It is super gamey. There's a sweetness in the background though.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
Yeah, definitely sweet, but definitely wood and leather and force and everything you would expect from Tibetan tea. Exactly. So it's perfect for a morning like this. Sunny yet chilly. All right. Here goes our brew. I'd like you guys to check it out. We're not using a filter. Steep is quite clean, so the leaves are definitely not broken or anything. You know, a couple of floaties, but nothing outrageous. And let's see. There.
Thank you.
Okay. Leather and caramel.
Like flowery leather though.
Mm-hmm.
It's super fragrant.
Yeah, right. Leather and flowers. Think horse going through Tibet and a few flowers in the way.
Come check some out at the bar.
So next step, we're feeling a bit more Tibetan. You have our mug? Yeah, mugs. Those guys would usually have this with butter and barley, of course. We've been simmering this. So we've spoken about bata cha. The process is not very different. You know, it's gonna take a boil, and it won't get really bitter. Might want to use a filter for this. Unfortunately, in Kitsilano we don't have any yaks, so we're gonna use ghee instead of yak butter.
I did try to find yak butter. I got a lot of confused responses. Nobody
Yeah.
seems to carry it.
Nobody has yaks around here. What a bummer. So we used organic ghee from our neighbors. Number one. Number two. So as you guys know, a lot of people drink coffee with butter, gives you a lot of energy. It's supposed to be really good for you. Tibetans have been drinking this thing with butter for a few centuries. You must know something. Jeff, you want salt in yours?
Please. There's a little some right there.
Yeah. We have a giant. You want to dispense this thing?
Oh, I put some on a plate.
That makes it easier. Pinch.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Should do it. Smells a bit like popcorn in the movies.
More than a little.
A lot. Should we explain the machine? That's the traditional way of pressing these things. Completely different cup of tea. I'd say I was a bit hungry, but after drinking this thing with butter, I feel like I'm ready to
Conquer Silicon Valley.
well, yeah. Yeah. Not a bad idea. Thanks, guys.
Bulletproof.
See you next week.